What family tradition did you realize was actually illegal? Every summer my family held the lottery where one kid would disappear to work the farm, not visit the farm, work it. From June to August, no contact, no visits, just gone. We thought everyone's family did this until I mentioned it at school and my teacher's face went pale. The ritual was simple. All the cousins aged 10 to 16 would gather at Grandpa's house Memorial Day weekend. He put our names in his old coffee can and draw one. That kid packed a bag and left with Uncle Pete to the property of state. We'd see them again Labor Day, thinner, quieter, with rough hands and hollow eyes. It builds character, the adult said, teaches the value of hard work. My cousin Sarah went when she was 11, came back barely speaking, flinching at loud noises, just tired from farm work, her mom explained. Sarah never talked about that summer. None of them did. My brother Marcus got picked when he remember him trying not to cry as Uncle Pete loaded his bag into the truck. See you in September, he whispered to me. When he came back, he had scars on his hands and wouldn't sleep without the lights on. What happens at the farm, I asked him once. We work was all he'd say, staring at nothing. The thing is, we never questioned it. Every family had traditions, right? My friend Jenny's family made kids food for 3 days when they lied. Tyler's dad made a meal on rice when he got bad grades. This was just our thing. I got picked when I was 12. The coffee can ritual, my name on the yellow paper. My stomach dropped, but I didn't cry. Crying meant you were weak and weak kids had harder summers. That is what Marcus had whispered to me. Uncle Pete barely talked during the 4-hour drive. Just smoke cigarettes and listen to talk radio. The farm wasn't what I expected. It was more like a compound, several rundown buildings, no animals, just farm off some plant I didn't recognize. There were other kids there, not just cousins, kids I'd never seen before. Maybe 15 of us, all different ages. We slept in a barn with no windows on moldy mattresses. Wake up was 4 a.m. The work wasn't farming, it was processing, cutting, drying, packaging plants in a sweltering shed. My hands bled the first week from the repetitive cutting. Meal was once a day, usually beans and stale bread water. When they remembered, where do these plants go? I asked another kid, shut up and work, he said. Questions make it worse. 2 weeks in, a kid named Diego tried to run. We could hear him screaming from the punishment shed, then nothing, he worked slower after that. One arm hanging funny. I lasted 6 weeks before I collapsed from dehydration. Woke up in the main house with Grandpa staring down at me, weak like your father, he said. But you'll toughen up. That is when I saw the books on his desk, financial ledgers, shipping manifest, client list, the plans we were processing. I finally understood what they were, why we couldn't tell anyone, why the kids came back different. The last 2 weeks were the worst because I knew every pack.